calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from.
We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. But even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Katie York set to get this one started. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Bronco switch, take go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. He puts some air under this one, deep right. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Right side, complete to start this drive. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Daniels. Connects with Johnson. And they bring him down around the 34. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Finds the in route complete. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. You're good on the point after. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. On now is York to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set up. Set up.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 range. 70 range. Go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air on 1st down. Young. Got a man. It's Thomas. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play. 23 yards to move those chains. They've got 1st down from the 31. Out of the gun, Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And they limit the damage, just a few yards on that game. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
3rd and long for him here. That's Thomas, he's got it. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Mike Samra still makes the play.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll run here on first down. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Forced out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the... That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You change the momentum as quickly as you can.
That's incomplete left side. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running back sent in motion. Daniels throwing on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, they eschewed the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing a run was coming. And boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He got it! Interception! Jordan Fuller comes up with it.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars pushing for points.
On the set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
19. Set. Ready.
Young working from the gun. He's going to lob one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Bates takes on the extra point. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line. On 1st down, here's Daniels. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Sending a receiver left. On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. It's taken in by Sinnott. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bowler like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He's looking long, center of the field. Big gain downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On now is York to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. They'll cobble together a yard there. All down by Dorrance Armstrong.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
60 Eagles. Here we go, set.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On 3rd down, it's Young. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. Jacksonville in punt formation. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. That's taken on the 7. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Got every single bit of that one, didn't he? Over 70 yards on the punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Here comes the final play of our first half. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he's brought down for a loss. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go now.
All right, I think we know what's happening. They're going to continue running it until this clock runs out. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Hayward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
19, 18. Come on, set.
They'll start the drive with Warren. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
They send a tight end in motion. Mahone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. It's caught, Warren. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Commanders will have a first. Now Daniels off the play action. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up. They send the tight end in motion. On target to his man Higgins. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first. He brings it in. Touchdown, Washington. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
This one is up and good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Now is York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Young to throw it. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now Young. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go, set.
Here's Young to throw. He's on the move.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set up. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Defense shows blitz. Young taking a big shot for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's a return from the 7. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. They'll have him gain about a handful there. Stopped by Foye Oluoku. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Foye Oluoku. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Quick pass, right side, complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Commanders will have a first. Warren running between the tackles. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Throw complete to Warren. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Daniels back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Warren's got it. Complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Commanders' ball. A chance at a win if they can hang on to their lead through the 4th. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Man in motion here. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders now lead by 10. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give. It's ETN headed left. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here we go.
From the 34. Into the hands of Duvernay. And this one does not go far. Working quickly here.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Hauled in left side. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Set up. Dragon 60. Set up.
Young working from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Oh, he lost the football. And the Commanders pick this one up.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Go.
They've got a man in motion.
Let go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has it at the 7. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders push their lead to 18.
Commanders 35, Jaguars 17. Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. Hot, hot.
Out of the gun, Young. It's taken in by Lamb. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he flips the field for them before being taken down. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Ready, ready. Have the 60. Have the 60.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Rush coming for Young. The back's got it. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Cade York to kick off.
So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. 18. Pioneer. And up.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Shut up. Check go.
They're going for it, Young. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a fourth down stand.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Now is Terry McLaurin on the target. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Higgins makes the catch. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Let's go now.
Here's the option give to Warren. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On second down, Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They kick the running back in motion. Daniels throwing on 3rd. It's caught, Warren. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
On 4th down, here comes Cade York and the Commanders' field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Groupie sends it through, and that extends the lead to 20.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Bronco 80. Ready. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Ready.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Flush down out to his left. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Jaguars drop the lead back to 13. Now, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. That should just about lock up the win. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Daniels on 1st down. Pass it down close. And that's a Washington touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. All right, one more snap to play here.
Here we go, Shaq. Go street. 60 vices.
One final shot here. He's got time here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.
Keep it solid. Everything I got on new, it look like I got renovated. I'm cocky when I was just humble, they didn't appreciate it. Young, wealthy, and ratchet, I'm the hood motivation. On top of the world now, they tried to underestimate me. Get them glow, them fraudulent, you know you the truth. Get them glow, stop overthinking, these can't with you. Get them glow, standing on business in these Chanel shoes. Before I let her play with me, I'll go eat some jail food on gang. Stomp a little with some shell toes. Yeah, glow. Slapping, rapping, making bail. Yeah, glow. Two-tone Cartier match the nails. Yeah, glow. No competition, these stale. Yeah, glow. Curbing, no curbing, my layers. Yeah, glow. Say they get money, but I can't tell. Yeah, glow. Keep running circles around these snails. Yeah, glow. And my bumping up in the jail on the yeah, glow. Yeah, glow.
Ay, wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet. They don't get it, but I got it. I'm so iconic. Yeah, straight out the Lennox. That phone for hours. I'm straight out the minutes. They call it. Got percentage on. Period, break out the minutes from capital.